What is up, everybody? Welcome to Tales from the Trash Can. I'm your host, SidsLight, and today we're talking about a 1997 film, Event Horizon. It is a sci-fi horror movie where a character played by Sam Neill, or you're more familiar with him as Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park and all its series, spin-offs, and video games. He basically created this ship that could use a black hole to jump through space instantly. Only when it got used, that ship went missing for 7 years, and now it's reappeared, and he is leading a rescue team onto that ship to investigate and see what's going on. No spoilers beyond that. That's just like a very general synopsis from the opening outset of the movie. It is directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, which you might not know directors' names, but this dude in the 90s put out some of the coolest movies. He put out Mortal Kombat, the first Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat. He put out a movie called Soldier that not many have seen, but I loved, with Kurt Russell. Alien vs. Predator, which I love that series. I just love the Alien in general. And Death Race with Jason Statham. But he also put out a lot of less than great movies after that. I think it was once he married Mila Jovovich. But Resident Evil series, Monster Hunter, the remake of Three Musketeers that never should have happened because the other Three Musketeers movie was perfect. But I digress. Anyways, it also features Lawrence Fishburne, who you might know as Morpheus, Cowboy Curtis, or the Bowery King. And Richard T. Jones, who plays the captain on that TV show The Rookie with Nathan Fillion. Really cool show. Well, it's an okay show, but he's great in his role on it. Anyways, now let's go ahead and... Well, actually, before we jump into the spoilers, I do want to say I really enjoyed the movie. It is a fun movie. As far as horror movies go, I guess fun's not the right word. It's an enjoyable horror movie, though. It takes some unexpected turns, and I'll be honest, the first time I saw it, I did not know it was a horror movie going into it, so it caught me a little off guard. But that said, it is a solid sci-fi horror movie. Probably my third favorite sci-fi horror movie. So let's jump into the spoilers. I'm going to put up the header up there. Spoilers starting soon. And then we'll jump into it. Alright, now to discuss the spoilers. So, the movie starts off with Dr. Wire briefing them, basically. That's the Sam Neill character. He's briefing them, telling them, hey, I created the Event Horizon, and it's built to basically fold space-time using gravitation, or not gravitation. Yeah, it's like a gravity drive, to basically make a black hole and jump through space. And they got a distress signal from this ship that's been missing for 7 years that consisted of a series of screams and howls, but they think on it, they hear the Latin phrase, liberate me, or save me. I think it was save me. It was save me. It was save me. I don't know why that says liberate. Oh, in Latin it's liberate, but it means save. Anyways, the phrase was save me. So, when they boarded, they found, people that looked like they had been mauled, by animals, and it looked like tons of people had died. There's chaos in this ship. And as they're looking around for survivors, seeing what's going on and everything, one of them gets pulled through the little portal on the ship. That's the engine portal. One of them gets pulled through it, makes this shockwave, damages their ship and everything, and then he gets spit back out of it. And when he gets spit back out of it, he's basically comatose after that, because whatever he saw on the other side just shut him down entirely. At this point, the rest of the crew starts to see things, different hallucinations, and as it goes on, they figure out that the ship can almost interact with them through these machinations. It can create hallucinations and mess with their minds and there's something that seems almost alive to the ship now since it's come back. And it's all about their fears, their regrets. Like, for one of them, it goes back to a person that died because of them. For another one, it keeps going back to her son. Wire keeps seeing his wife after she had, I believe, killed herself because he was so busy. And all of them are seeing these visions, and it's driving them slowly crazy. And that guy who got sucked through the portal, when he finally does wake up, he goes and ejects himself out into space to kill himself, to try and kill himself before they save him and put him in like a little Bacta tank thing to put him in stasis, I guess, to like sleep forever. And then they realized that the full transcription was "save yourself from hell." That it was not "save me," it was "save yourself," and it was "save yourself from hell." And they see the video log eventually, and the crew's just going crazy. They're banging, they're murdering each other, they're ripping their own eyes out, like everything. It's going nuts. And the log ends with that captain like holding his eyes and saying that "save yourself from hell" line. And yeah, basically, Wire explains at this point that it must have opened a gateway to like this other dimension that was pure chaos and pure evil and all that, but that in that dimension the ship had attained sentience. And as it's going, Wire is getting more and more unhinged and doing things to basically keep them on the ship or keep them from leaving the ship and help the ship kill them. And he ends up gouging his own eyes out. And, like, he is warped, he's all cut up, everything. It gets unhinged as he goes further and further along, with more of the crew getting killed by all the shit that's happening. Until eventually, it ends with... whose character was it? Miller's. Miller ends up killing him. And, well, he doesn't kill him. He gets him killed. And then he respawns, I guess, because the ship brings him back. He says the ship won't let him die. And at this point, they use some explosives to blow part of the ship up and try and escape. It gets wild. The movie is a start to finish strange experience. Very good. It's enjoyable. It's hard to make me scared with a space movie because the how can it really happen thing, but the way they ended the story was really, really good. I liked it. I liked the idea of that alternate dimension that they had jumped to of just pure terror. So let's go ahead. We will wrap the spoilers now, bring that bad boy down, and overall, I'm going to say, for me personally, I'm going to give this movie a solid 4. I'm going to give it a solid 4. I think it's a good movie. It's not the scariest movie. It didn't really scare me. It's just good. It's a good horror movie. It's not mind-shattering, terrifyingly good, but it's good. It's an enjoyable sci-fi horror movie. There aren't many of them that are good, and this is one of the better ones. It's not as good as Alien, obviously, but it's good. So yeah, overall, I give it a 4. I was torn between giving it like a 3.5 and a 4, if you're curious. So let me know in the comments what you thought of the movie, or if there's a movie you'd like for me to check out, or your favorite sci-fi horror movie. And I will see all of you next time. Peace out, everybody.